welcome to another devlog. Today I'm going to continue talking about my work I've been doing with wall generation scripts. So let's get straight to it. So here we have a couple of little brick assets that I've got here. Here's a half brick and a full brick, and you can see those are going to be used later on. I've got a little script object here called wall generator, and that uses a wall container. This is what's will actually contain the generated bricks and also position the bricks. So let's have a look what I'm talking about. So if you run this, we get a generated wall. That wall obviously didn't exist before, and it's using those brick assets we saw earlier to construct this 1 meter wall. So that's quite good. I'm pleased about that. We have some options. So we could say, come in here and say, I want a 2 meter wall. And there we go, we have a 2 meter wall. So it's as simple as that. It's a nice way of programmatically generating walls. So let's just put that back to 1. A couple of other options. When we run it, you can see that it's using this alternative brick pattern, which is what you normally see when you see a constructed wall. So we can see here that the gap is starting on the second row, which is what this definition here is. So I could come in here and I could change that to the first row if I wanted to, and rerun that, and it changes. So that's just an optional way, depending on the kind of wall you wish to generate. Let's set that back, and we can also put the half bricks on, so we'll get a nice full wall. So there we go, using the half bricks there to fill in the gaps. So that's handy. Now, earlier we saw we could create a 2 meter wall, but realistically, buildings aren't just one long wall. We like to have things in it. So we could split that into 2 separate walls, give ourselves a chance to put things in between. So here I've just cloned that. So let's turn that on. Nice clone of that. Same sort of stuff here. Second row. It's not using the bricks, half bricks. So let's turn that off as well. So you can see here we've got basically a clone of that wall, and we could, because we've turned off using half bricks, we can now take that wall and we could just join it up and make a nice seamless larger wall. But as I was saying, the real benefit of having the ability to have these 2 separate walls is if we put half bricks back on again. And here's a nice little cube that I'm pretending is a column that I've put in the scene earlier. If I run this. So now we've got our wall, and it is joined up seamlessly to the container. So I was just using vertex snapping to get that to work, and recorded the positioning. And this column could be a door, it could be a window, it could be whatever you need it to be, archways. So yeah, so the idea here is that you'll be able to take plans of a building, and this script will then generate that building based on those plans, based on the type of material, the widths, the sizes, the dimensions of the whole structure. So you don't have to use something like 3D Max or some other tool. You can actually just take plans, real world plans, and have this tool generate those buildings for you. And then once you have them, you can create a prefab and save it forever. So that's what I've been working on today. Thanks for listening.